YouTube, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on with you? Let me see if I can make this better. Retouches on. Yeah, look way better now. So we are in. I live in New York, as you know, Western New York, the North Boston area. Let's see. Snow is melting. About a foot of it is already gone. And YouTube, this is satire, comedy, all educational. I follow all rules, regulations, guidelines. I do not step outside of what you have said is the norm. So, saying that, please don't take this video too hard. We are just, this is weird doing it. I don't know where to look. Like, I don't know what I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Now what? Did I? There we go. All right. Okay. All right. Oops. I need to turn that off. All right. Hold on. Where's the do not disturb? Okay. All right. If today is your special day and no one has told you or even sang to you, I'm going to try my best just for you. But before that, I would like you to like this video by double tapping, double tapping, double tapping. Thank you. And leaving a comment below, sharing, share, like, and subscribe. Like I said, today is your special day. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. What, you can't hear me? Get closer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. May God bless you. Happy birthday. Seriously, I hope today is special. And if you're alone, may God bless you. May God fill you. May the Holy Spirit just give you what you need. Okay, guys, we are going to watch the drones. Let's see what we got going on. All right, let's see what we got going on. Oh, we're going to be here for a couple hours tonight. We are. Sorry, guys, I got to get my laptop going. Um, I was all set up for tonight, and then, well, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, just un momento, please.
I'm Stephanie Quinn. Time right now is 2:38 Eastern, 11:38 hand side. This has really been weeks of fear about drones buzzing over parts of New York and New Jersey. And now Senator Schumer is urging the federal government to deploy better drone tracking technology to identify and to ultimately stop these drones. So just earlier today, he is now calling on the Department of Homeland Security to immediately deploy special technology that identifies and tracks drones back to their landing spots. His call comes amid growing public concern that the federal government has not offered clear explanations as to who exactly is operating these drones and hasn't stopped them. National security officials have said the drones do not appear to be a sign of foreign intelligence and interference, but there is a lot of skepticism. President-elect Trump posting on social media last week, quote, "Can this really be happening without our government's knowledge? I don't think so. Let the public know, and now, otherwise shoot them down." Now, certain agencies within the Department of Homeland Security have the power to incapacitate drones. However, Secretary Mayorkas was sharing with journalists, quote, "We need those authorities expanded," although he didn't exactly say how. He also said that the drones do not appear to be linked to foreign governments. Moments ago, as Senator Schumer talking about the push for better drone detection, and I wanted to play that out for you now.
So I'll give it
1 o'clock.
I'll let him go.
Okay.
And this
All
is
right.
my balance.
Okay.
I think we got it already.
How am I going to hold this up? Okay. All right, I'll do it this way. Okay.
Chuck, the idiot Schumer.
All right.
You heard what I said,
Good morning,
Schumer.
everybody. Good to be back. And first, a Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy everything to everybody. Okay, so why are we here today? We're here today because it's not a bird, it's not a plane, it's a drone. And when it comes to drones, people in the New York area and all across the country have more questions than answers. We've seen lots of recent sightings in New York, New Jersey, Long Island, Staten Island. So it's remarkable with all these sightings over the last while, why do we have more questions than answers? Well, we're here today for 3 reasons. First, to push a new but unclassified tech into wide use, the so-called Robin, to get answers on these drones, and also to announce that I am going to help pass and I'm going to co-sponsor legislation that will combat these drones in a better way by allowing local police departments and state police departments to help the feds in sighting these drones, which so many have requested.
Okay.
If the technology exists for a drone to make it up into the sky, there certainly is the technology that can track the craft with precision and determine what the heck is going on. And that's what the Robin does. Today, we're asking the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, to deploy special detection systems like the Robin, which use not technology that has a much better chance of detecting these drones. And we're asking DHS to bring them to the New York, New Jersey area. They want real answers, and the Robin can supply those answers, and that's what we want them here. So this is a broader and better response to the technology than we now have, and we need them deployed. Technology like the Robin was originally targeted to assess birds in aviation, so it can find little things, because when birds fly into a plane, it can be very, very damaging. But that precision is just the kind of technology, the 360-degree type of technology, that will make it much easier to figure out what these drones are, where they are, and find out even who is launching them.
Are we in the middle of a psychological operation right now? There are thousands of drone sightings.
I've never seen so many UFOs in my life.
And more weird stuff every single day.
Were they human or non-human?
Non-human, we are not alone. You deserve to know how to tell what the hell is going on. And I just did a very confidential talk to my inner circle last night. But I think that you need to see this.
People within the U.S. government believe it's true. The world deserves the truth.
Growing number of drone sightings.
They're non-human, higher intelligence.
The unidentified aircraft are the size of cars.
It's like the classic UFO that you would see online.
A lot of people are wondering what the hell is going on. But what if I told you that the most dangerous thing is happening, but it's inside of your head? If you just think about it for a second, there's decades of silence on UFOs, and now suddenly the government is obsessed with talking about them. I want to show you exactly tonight what the plans and motivations are if this is being done on purpose. And then I want to walk you through a foolproof way on how to spot public manipulation. I'm also maybe going to talk about what to do if it's actually aliens. If you don't know, I'm the guy that trains PsyOps. I'm the person that teaches this kind of stuff to companies and stuff. So the government's kind of gone from decades of denial to throwing around terms like UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, in official hearings. Add to that the sudden rise in reports of drones all over the place, these weird sightings and emergency declarations that are going on, I think in New Jersey right now. It feels like we're being prepped for something, but what are we being prepared for? So let's dig in. So why would this be happening right now? So we're gonna go both sides. It's aliens, it's not aliens. Let's do both sides here. Most governments don't just usually open up about things like this without a reason. With all governments, when they start pushing a narrative, it's most often to serve a bigger agenda if this is deliberate. Which were not true to justify escalating this Vietnam War. And then in 1962, we had this thing called Operation Northwoods. It's a declassified plan about the U.S. officials staging, quote, fake attacks, completely fake attacks, like blowing up planes with people in them to justify military actions against Cuba.
What do you guys think? You
And then
think this is true?
what I would call a fear campaign. So after the attacks, governments pushed for these just sweeping changes like the Patriot Act, which expanded massive surveillance under the guise of terrorism. So if you just replace terrorism or communism with UFOs, you can start to see a pattern. So what might be happening? What might be happening right here? It might upset you, it might piss you off, but we're going to talk about that in just a second. So keep that in your back pocket for just a second. Number one is a normalization phase. So just steadily leaking UFO footage, holding hearings, using all these terms like UAPs all the time. The government makes the idea of something out there seem reasonable. So this keeps people curious, but not panicked. Curious, but not panicked. The second part of this is setting the stage for a big reveal. And I want you to keep that one in mind. So at some point, we might see a more dramatic event, like it.
You're not a child, you're a man. So stop wearing so many layers to go outside and get the bearskin.
Well, today, the mystery continues in New Jersey about dozens of drones hovering over homes and businesses, even military bases.
What is going on in New Jersey?
That ball, that orb, whatever that is a UAP, and we are filming it right here in New Jersey. We're investigating, but I don't have an answer of who's responsible for that. Whoa! What am I filming right now? What is it? I'm Jim Janani. What is that? The green thing up there. The drones are large, up to 6 feet in diameter. We don't know what that is. That is definitely a UFO or a UAP right there.
A major response from authorities that could be related to an incident involving a drone. It is happening in Hillsborough, New Jersey.
Yeah, Bianca, I talked to several people who tell us they heard a drone crash somewhere behind where I'm standing.
We're at the alien crash site, and I just discovered something shocking. That one is washed up on it. Oh, I wonder if this was part of the crash drone. For the last couple of days, people have been messaging me nonstop on all my social media platforms to go to Jersey in the United States to film these drones that are up in the sky. Now, if you haven't heard of it, there has been a lot of UFO, UAP, weird military drone activity coming out of the skies of New Jersey and other places in the USA. Now, throughout the night, I actually drove from Canada to New Jersey, which is where I am right now, to do some investigating.
Welcome back to Live Now from Fox. I'm Stephanie Quinn. Time right now is 2:38 Eastern, 11:38 Pacific. I wanted to share this social media post.
Folks, we've got some pretty stunning breaking news here. White House officials say a Gaza ceasefire deal is near. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan today saying that a potential Israel-Hamas ceasefire and hostage release agreement might finally be forming. After a meeting with Israeli President Benjamin Netanyahu in Jerusalem today, the White House advisor says they're hoping to cut a deal and begin bringing the remaining hostages who were kidnapped by Hamas terrorists.
What is this?
They heard a drone crash somewhere behind.
Poses no threat, but I can't tell you what it is. So many questions.
All right, fam, so we are going towards the crash site. We just got wind of a crash site. It's right behind me where a drone crashed. On our way here, I saw what looked like something going really fast. Let me show you. I got my radar app going, and I saw this massive thing. I mean, it was moving so fast. Bro, what do you think I was moving so fast? And it made no noise. Zero noise. It went right over us. Huge. This thing was massive. It looked like a glider plane. We're in a town called Hillsborough. There was a crash here just yesterday. We're going to investigate. It was right by some power lines. Hopefully we can find some evidence of where this drone was. But no, this thing was flying really low. And of course it was flying behind us. And by the time we tried to turn around, it was gone.
It was like about 100 feet over like our car.
It was flying so low.
Right.
So low.
We couldn't stop it because there's clouds behind us.
There is an airport nearby, so we're not ruling out that that could have been one of those glider planes. The way it works is one plane will like tow it up into the air and then it glides. But what I found interesting is that this was not on the flight tracker app. It wasn't on radar, which was very strange. Let me know here in the comments that if this was a glider type airplane, if it should still be on the radar. I mean, I would assume so, even if it doesn't have an engine. We'll have to dig around for that. But this thing was, oh my God, bro, you have some sort of like dash cam or something?
No.
So if y'all haven't already, be sure to smash that like button. This is where we're risking our lives doing dumb shit.
Like,
for y'all.
share, subscribe, guys. Like, share, subscribe.
All right, so here's the power lines. It was either over here somewhere, or let me see. Is there power lines over there? Let me know in the comments if y'all see anything. There could be some other crash drones. Oh, cool. Let me look on that. What the hell is that? They're coming really fast too. That's not, they're either running. What the hell?
Is that an orb?
They're coming towards us. Oh, they're making noise. What we thought were some orbs in the bushes were these electric lights. They're like, yo, they're not making any noise. What's y'all's name? Frankie? Kyle, nice to meet you guys. There's loads. There's a loads right here. And
Let's get to the good stuff, guys. Let's get to the good stuff.
oh, okay. So maybe there was more than one. Maybe one fell here, and then one fell in the water. You see the water? And there's the lows. Straight that way. I don't know. That's really weird. And this doesn't feel like metal. It feels like something stronger. What is this? You see something up there? Oh yeah, this triangular shape. This is what most seeing right now. I don't know if you can see.
It's weird. It's like the fastest one out of all of them we've seen tonight.
I think that was it. I don't see anything else broken. That's so cool.
It's a strong possibility this is the crash site right.
I'm taking some of this.
You're taking some pieces.
Yeah. We'll do a spirit box session with it. What is this stuff?
Usually I know like stuff like this, but like I've never seen anything like that before.
I mean, I thought maybe it was stuff that, you know, the like the weights that fall off the wheels. But that would be on
Go potty, guys. Go potty.
the side of the interstate, not a parking lot.
It's not right.
There it is.
I think they got here behind. Drone got drunk.
Ah,
They got drunk.
they were drinking and droning.
You'll never pay for Netflix again after seeing.
Go potty, guys. Like, share, subscribe, guys, if you will, please. It doesn't cost anything. Ooh, that was a gunshot. Did they get a drone? Did they get one? Yo, go potty, go potty, go potty, go potty, go potty, go potty. Did they get a drone? Everybody heard that gunshot, right? That boom, boom shot? Oh, I might have said the wrong word already. This is satire comedy. Please, this is satire comedy. What's up, guys? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Remember, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. My God, it is Christmas time. Let's get back to it. The drones. So what we know about the drones so far, guys, is that we believe that the ones with the red and green blinking lights, are us. And then the orbs and the ones that are not like solid and that shapeshift or some kind of aliens or something else. So that's where we're at right now. And the Pentagon still doesn't know nothing, apparently. Even though we spend trillions on national security. Just saying. Just saying.
They say it's not a bird, it's not a plane, but it is a topic of conversation and concern. What the heck is going on? Increasingly, more reports of drone sightings over the East Coast.
This drone has been there for about 15 minutes now. There's stuff spraying out of them.
All right, so unless you've been looking over a lot, there are drones, UFOs, the size of school buses in our airspace right now. Everyone's concerned, and honestly, I don't blame them. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a deep dive into everything surrounding this drone timeline. We're going to cover FBI and police response, news response, and also I will be showing you guys some videos of drones that have been recorded literally hours ago of me recording this video. Get ready, this is crazy. This isn't a conspiracy, guys. This is as real as it gets. And honestly, I completely understand why everyone's freaking out and people want answers. So if you guys can do a favor, please leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, because
Yes, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe.
in hotspots where people claim that these drones have been sighted and all the other strange occurrences that I will be covering in today's video. So you don't want to miss this, guys, so make sure you subscribe. But before that, let's take a look at this first video that kind of explains everything. Also, guys, one last thing, please comment your thoughts and theories down in the comment section below. I'm genuinely curious as to what you guys think about all of this, or even if you've experienced something, if you're from the areas where you've seen these with your eyes, or you have freedom, please let me know. Want to be in communication with you. All right, here we go.
Millions of Americans have their eyes to the sky trying to unwrap a mystery. Ever since Thanksgiving, there have been thousands of reported drone sightings, mostly in the skies of New Jersey. Now those sightings have spread. Reports of flying objects have popped up in half a dozen states and the Northeast.
I do want to mention something because I'm from the Northeast, I live in upstate New York, and the Northeast at this time of year is absolutely freezing. And if anyone's ever used a drone before, you know that weather definitely affects drones. So whatever's out there flying for very long periods of time in this sort of cold has to be some very high level equipment, to say the least. So just keep that in mind as we go through all these videos for the rest of this video.
Even here in New York City. And now it was a curiosity that's raising some alarm among some federal officials.
The FBI and Homeland Security Department have said these objects do not pose a threat to the public. In fact, some law enforcement officials believe they aren't drones, but planes or helicopters. They're being mistaken for unmanned aircrafts. But despite that, some high-ranking elected leaders are demanding answers to what the objects are and who told them.
All right, so we have to be honest with ourselves here. We understand when something is being covered up or when we're just straight up being lied to. And this is definitely one of those instances. So apparently they don't pose a threat. However, there's no information surrounding them. And obviously people are afraid when something like this happens. It's called
Drones, some reported to be the size of cars, out there. At the White House, the National Security Communications Advisor offered this. Many of the reported sightings are actually manned aircraft that are being operated lawfully. And a local sheriff seems to...
Okay. Many are.
All right, guys, I'm going to try to find something
Where
better.
that aren't. And I completely understand that. Sorry guys, by the way, if I cough up this video, I'm dealing with pneumonia. It's on its way out, but just please understand.
Hi, I'm Joel, former Navy SEAL. I think this will probably save a lot of lives in the next crisis. There are lots of bug out.
Lately, there's been a lot of buzz about mysterious drone activity in the United States. These aren't your typical drones you'd see in a park or filming an influencer's travel vlog. These are much larger, more advanced, and often spotted near critical infrastructure like power plants, airports, and military bases. Now, I want to be upfront. What I'm about to share is a theory. This idea has already been circulating on platforms like X and YouTube. And while it makes sense to me, it's purely speculative. I'm not here to spread misinformation, just to explore possibilities. So, let's break this down and see if we can make sense of what's going on. Over the last few months, in the military, he has an interesting theory about what's happening, drawing from his extensive expertise in the result of the internet doing what it does best, amplifying the noise.
Wow, sorry guys.
These drones are tied to the private sector.
We got played on this one. Just a second, guys. Let me try to find something better here. I apologize. We got played. I saw one earlier. Where was it? Where was it? Where was it, guys?
I have family and friends on the ground telling me this is real. There is something physical. You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct? That's right. It's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness that we don't know.
3 hours ago, guys, this was uploaded.
47-foot motor light post was followed by between 12 and 30 of these drones as they went through the water.
These are 6-foot drones that are somehow invading our section. They're not being.
Because they don't know how the hell they know.
They don't know anything. They don't know what it is. They don't know where it comes from. They don't know nothing.
They know that they can't track them. They know that they don't emit a signal. They know that they can't see them when they turn their lights out. They also indicated that they don't know where they come from. They don't know where they go to.
One family claims they followed a drone in their car, and while it hovered above them, the clock in their car changed times.
Some of the FBI agents that have been assigned to look into this have reported drones flying over their home.
It's right here over the tape. There was a drone hanging out. I put my drone up in the air and went towards it. I had full battery life. Not 3 minutes into the flight, I lost control of the drone. Warning on my screen, lost control, and my drone started going down.
I'm concerned. I issued a letter to ask for more information. I think there should be a lot more transparency about that.
Because I think people in New York, New Jersey see drones the size of an SUV over their house every day. I think that doesn't make any sense.
I understand why people would be looking at this and be concerned about it. We're concerned about it too, which is why we have the Department of Homeland Security and the FBI.
Yeah, right. But they're not telling us nothing.
So what the hell is happening here, folks? This is getting crazy. Members of Congress, state assemblymen in New Jersey, mayors, governors in multiple states getting fed up with the feds, saying something must be done about this now. Donald Trump came out on Friday saying these mystery drone sightings around the country, the government has to know what these things are. If they don't, shoot them out of the sky.
Mystery drone sightings all over the country. Can this really be happening without our government's knowledge? I don't think so. Let the public know. And now otherwise, shoot them down. Donald J. Trump, President-elect, former President 45. Listen.
He said. Then we have the Biden administration gaslighting us, lying through their teeth, telling everyone in New Jersey, including the state police, including the mayors, the governor, are all just misidentifying regular manned aircraft, which is ridiculous and a lie. We know they're lying because Pickett Arsenal military base in Morris County confirmed these drones illegally entered their airspace 11 times. Then last night, Stewart Airfield was shut down for an hour due to these big UAP/drones hovering over their airspace. Watch.
Drone sightings forced a local airport to shut down, the mounting frustration over the mystery in the sky. Good evening, I'm Jessica Bourne. The number of drone sightings across the tri-state area has been growing over the last 2 weeks, with more than 3,000 reports in New Jersey alone. It's smooth sailing at New York Stewart International Airport Saturday night.
Guys, like the video, share, subscribe. Please give us a like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, please, guys. It doesn't cost anything.
You were Governor Hochul, then released a statement about this.
Like, share, subscribe, guys. It really doesn't cost anything. It is Christmas time. Be a forever subscriber.
So, which is everyone in New Jersey making this up? Is the military base in Morris County lying, or is the Biden administration? Then yesterday morning, Hillsborough, New Jersey was swarmed by multiple agencies. The FBI drove out there about one of these drones apparently crashing in a field. This massive search took place. Fire crews were out there searching for hours and reportedly found nothing. Watch this.
Hey, did you?
Like, share, subscribe. Guys, I want to ask you to please be a forever subscriber.
You can get a sheet.
A major response from authorities that could be related to an incident involving a drone. It is happening in Hillsborough, New Jersey. Dr. Stephanie Bertini is live from that scene. Stephanie, obviously so much frustration at what is even happening in the skies above us, so this might be a big answer.
Yeah, Bianca, I talked to several people who tell us they heard a drone crash somewhere behind where I'm standing. We're working to get that information confirmed with officials. Our chopper has been flying over the area this morning. Here's some video. We're showing you that view from above. We're in a shopping plaza in Hillsborough, just off Route 206. First responders have been here all morning, including Hillsborough police. A lot of onlookers. I talked to one woman who says her concerns are growing, calling all the recent drone activity bizarre. She says she heard the drone crash happened overnight here, but she says that she's seen several, what she believes are drones anyway, flying around her home. She says she lives not too far from where we're live right now.
So why is the Biden administration lying about it? Well, we may have some answers. Let me preface this by saying, when you have the feds lying, claiming nothing's going on, nothing to see here, it leaves this big fat void for theories to fly out there. And there are a ton of theories right now. But the leading theory that's gaining steam and is really being held up as the most credible, coming from multiple places. First, this radar operator floated it weeks ago, and then yesterday, the CEO of Saxon Aerospace came out and gave his assessment, which lines up perfectly with what this radar operator said. I'm going to play John Ferguson's statement in a minute. He's the CEO of Saxon Aerospace, but first, just some context. This is still not confirmed. Nobody from the federal government or the military have come out officially and confirmed any of this. When feds refuse to be transparent, this is what you're left with. You're left with speculation, educated speculation. And the other reason, though, why people are taking this theory seriously is because certain members of Congress who are in positions to know are now saying that these are ours. Congressmen and senators who sit on the Intel Committee, on the House Armed Services Committee, even Marjorie Taylor Greene, who serves on the House Committee on Homeland Security and the Subcommittee on Oversight, Investigations, and Accountability. She came out last night and she updated her statement and said this: it turns out the government is in control of the drones and refuses to tell the American people what's going on. It really is that bad.
So did she learn something new since Friday? Because look at what she said on Friday. This is NTG statement on Friday before last night's update. Watch this.
So we don't know who they are, right? So tell me something else. Or they're just not telling us who they know who it is. And some people say maybe it's Sharon, what do you know?
I personally, I seriously don't know, but I think they know. I think our Pentagon knows. Our Pentagon should know, right? The Department of Defense absolutely should know. And I'm not privy to that information. I'm not even tell you. But I'm a bunch of liars.
I don't know. Clearly, NTG learned something new. President Biden has said nothing. Zero information from Joe Biden. Vice President Kamala Harris said nothing as well. Where are they, by the way? I have no idea. What I do know is all of a sudden, it's not just the feds being tight-lipped about it, but members of Congress suddenly are as well, not saying anything. But a few days ago, they were screaming, demanding answers. So are these ours? Do they belong to the U.S. military? Are they performing some type of covert op? Well, that's the theory. Here's the CEO of Saxon Aerospace, John Ferguson, giving his assessment of what we're all witnessing.
Hey everyone, my name is John Ferguson. I'm the CEO of Sightings here in Wichita, Kansas. I'm not normally a TikTok kind of a guy. I like watching this stuff every once in a while. But I'm a manufacturer of unmanned aircraft, military grade unmanned aircraft, as you can see one of my systems here. There's all of these mysterious drones going on off the East Coast, and as a professional, as a subject matter expert, I wanted to give you all my opinion on what I think could be going on with these drones. I don't particularly believe that these have a nefarious intent. I could be wrong, but I want to give you the truth and what I believe. It's my own opinion, and I've not bounced this off of anybody. So, if you think it's bullshit, whatever, that's cool. I don't want to spread misinformation, as we know that there's a lot of that going around. So my guess, my own guess, is that these drones are not nefarious in intent. If they are, but I doubt it. But if they are drones, the only reason why they would be flying that low is because they're trying to smell something on the ground. That's it. There's no other reason for a drone to be flying in the air other than to piss a bunch of people off at night. That's it. So my belief is they're trying to smell something on the ground. Gas leaks, radioactive material, whatever.
Again, that's just a theory, right? Nobody confirmed this is actually what's happening. All I know is people are getting fed up with this needing answers. To wait 4 more weeks for Trump to get sworn in is too long. Joe Biden should make some type of statement. New Jersey has 9 million residents. Let me tell you, everyone in New Jersey is talking about this. Everyone has either seen them personally or knows someone who has. And it's astonishing to me that President Biden's just MIA. It's crazy. All right, that wraps up the news portion of this video. Now I want to tell you about what I'm looking at going into 2025. Major opportunities coming, in my opinion, with Trump only 4 or 5 weeks away from being sworn in. Everything's about to change, economically speaking. With Donald Trump posting this last week, the idea that the BRICS countries are a move away from the dollar while we stand by and watch is over. And I believe there's a real currency war brewing. It's been happening under the radar for the last few years, but Trump's not messing around. Between tariffs and trade wars, fiat currencies are vulnerable right now, and it's shining a big fat light on gold and silver, which is why I'm happy with our new sponsor, which I was going to wait until January to reveal, but things are moving rapidly. I wanted to make sure to mention this today, right before the...
Guys, please like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Let me know what's going on in your world. Let me know how everything's going. I'm just trying to do a little bit more on this one. I don't know. I think this will be the last. We'll get back to it in a second. I think this might help us out a little bit. Okay, and then it says subtitle. Let's get back to it. Guys, like the video, share the video, subscribe. Please, it's Christmas. Be a forever subscriber, or at least help me get along. let's get back to these drones. And so what we know now is the green and red lights are ours, and the other ones we're still trying to figure out. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Okay. All right. Here we go. Let's see.
Some other things I've heard from say in various podcasts on what's going on with bits and pieces of this theory already.
I'm trying to find the best footage, guys. That's all I'm trying to do right now.
NASA was created by.
I'm just trying to find the most realist footage.
The Defense Department acknowledging there's been sightings of drones over 2 military installations in New Jersey. Now, Homeland officials, they're saying that federal authorities are taking action and deploying extra resources.
There's no question that people are seeing drones, and I want to assure the American public that we, in the federal government, have deployed additional resources, personnel, technology to assist the New Jersey State Police in addressing the drone sightings.
A lot of Americans are asking why, Knowles, there's not a clear answer on these drones, the fact of the lack of transparency. So what more have you learned about what the Secretary said on this issue?
Hey, Adrian. Well, Secretary Mayorkas once again reiterated that they know of no foreign involvement with these drones and they're not aware of any danger to the U.S. He says that the Department of Homeland Security is limited in their authority to disable these drones. He says that there are some agencies within the Department of Homeland Security and outside that department that can stop the drones, but Mayorkas says those authorities need expanding.
We want state and local authorities to also have the ability to counter drone activity under federal supervision. That is one important element that we have requested, and we've heard it echoed by the state and local officials themselves.
And you heard that right there. Mayorkas says that they have requested more tools because that's been something that's been requested by state and local officials. Government officials also say that many of these drone sightings, as you mentioned, Adrian, have been manned aircraft and not drones.
Is there anything else that they're asking for?
Well, really, they just want answers. Who is flying these drones? Why are they being flown? And why is the government not giving them any answers? So after the drone sighting that shut down a New York airport on Friday night for about an hour, the governor of New York, Kathy Hochul, took to X to say that the federal government needs to grant states the powers to deal with the drones directly. A federal drone detection system has been sent to New York, but Hochul says they need more support. She says Congress must pass a law that gives states the power to deal with drones directly themselves. Senator Chuck Schumer, sounding out today on X, says that Secretary Mayorkas should send special drone detection technology to New Jersey as well. He also says that he's working to pass a bill in the Senate that would give local law enforcement more tools for drone detection. President-elect Trump has chosen Florida Representative Mike Waltz as his next national security advisor, and he had this to say earlier.
We need to know who's behind it, but right now, I think law enforcement seems to be the Department of Homeland Security and the Defense Department are kind of all doing this and pointing at each other.
And Representative Jim Hines from Connecticut previously served as the ranking member of the House Intelligence Agency. He told Fox News Sunday that he can say with confidence that the drones are not related to Iran, China, or aliens. He also says that this is not the beginning of an attack on the American homeland. So, Adrian, will Congress make it a priority to give local and state law enforcement more authority when it comes to these drones? We're just going to have to wait and see.
All right, Jose, thank you so much. Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.
Today, I'm at a stabilization ward, a nutrition clinic in northeast Nigeria in a city called Maiduguri. Over 1 million.
These sophisticated aerial vehicles. Murphy described the drones as very.
Sorry, guys, I'm trying to find better.
The geographical spread is alarming. Drone sightings have been confirmed in at least 12 New Jersey counties, including. Mysterious flying objects have disrupted air travel in Tianjin, China, causing widespread speculation and raising serious questions about aviation security. The unprecedented incident at Tianjin Binhai International Airport has sent shockwaves through the aviation industry and public consciousness. Unidentified flying objects appeared over the airport on the night of September 11th, triggering massive disruptions that impacted thousands of passengers. Official reports indicate that 29 flights were delayed, 8 were completely cancelled, and 32 were diverted to alternative airports, creating a significant logistical nightmare. Chinese authorities initially claimed the incident involved drone intrusions, but aviation experts and the public remain deeply skeptical of this explanation. The object demonstrated extraordinary capabilities that challenge conventional understanding of drone technology, including the ability to hover for extended periods and ignore standard countermeasures. Eyewitness videos shared on social media have further fueled speculation about the nature of these mysterious flying objects. The footage shows unidentified bright lights moving in patterns that defy traditional explanation, leaving many to question the official narrative. The strategic location of Tianjin Binhai International Airport adds another layer of complexity to the incident. Situated under strict military management, the airport's airspace is typically heavily controlled, making an unauthorized drone intrusion seemingly impossible without high-level involvement.
Veteran journalist Tang Jin Yen suggests two potential scenarios. Either the individuals controlling these objects possess extraordinary technological skills, or the incident involves internal power dynamics within the Chinese Communist Party. Both possibilities raise significant national security concerns. Historical precedents support the unusual.
All right, guys, like, share, subscribe. Let's see what this guy's got to say.
Moving through space as we know it, but instead these vehicles travel by shifting their point of realization in the field, which to any onlooker would certainly simulate, but would be more aptly described as a kind of rapid, continuous teleportation of sorts. So despite physically traveling, the object technically would be stationary, which in theory would make maneuvers of this magnitude survivable for organisms. Which is why her inference that they might be living craft is an astute observation, because the instantaneous acceleration reported by multiple sources far surpasses the speed of the Sonic access control panel.
So I decided to make an update on the situation. Yesterday night, I uploaded this video that you're watching right now, and I had strange technical issues. Let's just put it like that. So I am uploading this video today, once again, on Sunday, and I took the opportunity to add a few things. So if you watched this video yesterday, by any chance, you might want to watch it again. So we're going to be taking a look at some very interesting things. Apparently, these drones are flying over other countries too. It's not just the US. What does this mean? We're also going to take a look into certain leaks that supposedly explain what these drones. This is what he caught.
Okay, no, sorry.
So this is his drone monitor, and in it you can see him enabling the infrared and recording what's supposed to be a bunch of lights hovering over the coastline. I can imagine that everyone is tense with this situation. You might be too. And apparently no one knows what they are, but they say that they are not a threat. So what apparently started happening is a couple of people are shooting these things down, or trying to, but things are not what they seem. So some people are saying that the bullets are curving because he's using an air gun. I don't think that's a very safe thing to do though. So I actually went and tried to find the original source of the video and I found this. Confirmed. The video page showing the drone is fake. The original video was recorded December 4th and there are no gunshots. So let's take a look at this.
Mysterious drones in South Jersey. They're down here now.
Oh wow, it was fake. Huh.
Mysterious drones.
So apparently this is the original video, and in it you can see there is no one shooting it. So the shots were edited. It's like someone is trying to create a narrative with these videos, with these fake videos. But I wonder what narrative. And there's also this video that went viral, and there's a lot of people going bonkers over this.
Holy cow. That thing is completely stationary shooting.
The thing is, the video is very low in quality. There are no others like this one, and it's 12 seconds long. It's too short. Now, if this were to be happening, and I'm not saying it isn't, but if this were to be happening, there should be dozens of videos like this one out there on it. Let's search for drone shooting down. Once again, the same video. This guy shooting at the drone. So yeah, no other videos of drones shooting down. Weird, isn't it? What I did find, however, while searching for this was that a drone supposedly crashed. And when they went to retrieve it, they didn't find anything. It's like it's already been covered up. Wait a minute, didn't I see something like this online just a few days ago? I think I did. Here we go.
Challenge 25. What was the exact call? Is this what you saw? Crash or earth crash? Critical or a drone fell out of the sky by the power lines behind their house. And then 10 more showed up.
Wow.
I think there were 8. 6166 County. We'll be there. Just change this to a what actually.
So it does seem like it's being covered up. The question is why? Is it procedure? Is it some sort of secret project? Or is there something sinister going on? But before we get to the supposed leaks that might actually explain what's happening, let's take a look at some of the most recent drone sightings, including one of these supposed UFOs that took down one of these drones in Phoenix. And let's map this and try to find a connection. So we got them in Germany, and this video is supposedly in China. I'm not sure if this is the real deal though. Looks like a meteor shower, someone says. Someone also says space drone coming down. The other says that's not China. I was asking myself that also. That's clearly something entering Earth's atmosphere. So it seems that some people think that this China video might be something else, like a satellite re-entering orbit or being blown down or something like that, which is strange. Now, in Phoenix, Arizona, in a video uploaded by Court last 9 hours ago, we can see what appears to be one of these UFOs or orbs taking down a drone, possibly one of ours. Check this. these drones flying over Manhattan and New York City, which is, by the way, making a lot of people very tense. It doesn't look like drones, does it? It looks like whatever these things are over Manhattan is the same thing as the mysterious UFOs or orbs that began appearing over the ocean. And it's quite different from this next video that was also seen in New York. These are clearly drones. Apparently on October 29th, we were over Vietnam, and the videos are only surfacing now. It could just be that it's fake, but it doesn't look like it. Check this out. This is one of them in San Jose, California.
Oh, there's the drone in San Jose, California. There they are.
So this happened in Dillsburg, Pennsylvania on November 21st. Look at that. Quite fast, isn't it? Clearly not a plane. Look at that. There's also now apparently a video of these things flying over Washington.
I'm telling you, they're not moving. They're things they're hovering. Look at the lights in them. Yeah, that's nothing. That's nothing. You can see moving. And what's the right? We're over here. We're over here. That's nothing. Okay. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, when you look to the left of the Capitol, those are not moving. I'm telling you.
Nothing in Sacramento, California.
The future of specialty care is happening right now at Cleveland Clinic.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to tell you about a movie I produced called Lost on a Mountain in Maine. It's a story about resilience, about not giving in to the elements, of facing danger, facing your fear. I know, unfortunately, what it's like to be stranded on a mountain. You can see the storm brewing about 50 miles away, and you think, oh, I have plenty of time to get away from all this. And before you know it, within a moment, the storm is on you. You cannot see your hand in front of your face, every tree looks alike, and you're absolutely terrified. And now you're on survival mode. And that brings out the best in people, it really does. So please, watch this show, Lost on a Mountain in Maine.
It's hike. It's no picnic. Treacherous terrain. It takes a whole day. Sure, some crummy old mountains that are fishing for 2 weeks sounds just swell. Well, you don't have to go. The world is not going to give them a break. It is bumpy time.
We're gonna help them?
Sure, you're almost men now.
God, slow down. You want us to be men? Then let us be men. We don't need you. We're going to the top.
Sorry, guys, I'm back. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Where's Dog?
This is a video that was posted 3 days ago, and this is a mystery drone that emerges out of the ocean and heads towards Oyster Creek nuclear plant on December 11th. So this was in Houston, Texas. Let's map these guys out. We got these things over Houston, Texas. Argentina. Now also in Vietnam. This is crazy. So the question is, are the drones and the UFOs the same thing? Are they coming from the ocean? So let's map these new drone sightings and try to find out. So these are the drone sightings that we have for now. It seems that the pattern I see here is that they're very close to the coastline. So it might just be that whatever these drones are, they are indeed coming from the ocean, possibly from whatever these UFOs are, which makes things really weird.
It's a red light and there's a big white light.
Whoa!
So let's quickly take a look at some of the links that are showing up over Reddit.
Like, share, subscribe, guys.
An explanation.
become a forever subscriber, guys. Please like the video. It really doesn't cost anything.
Before all this started happening in April 2023, said that these drones are UFOs.
Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the love.
It's been there for 100 years or even longer. Now, this leak kind of makes sense when it comes to these drones possibly being UFOs, because when people try to fly their drones closely as they can,
My drone does not really work with these areas. There's no worries, I totally tried. What is going on?
they're trying to get a heat signature from these things they can't. Everything points to the fact that whatever these things are, its technology is way more advanced than ours. There's this leak over here. I'm not going to show it entirely because I don't think I can here on YouTube. This guy says that the drones are not ETs or Iranian or anything like that. They're sniffers from us, and that's what we're trying to find gamma ray emission, and that would mean the things we see in movies. So I don't think that's the real deal, but it does kind of make sense. The reason why maybe things are being kept quiet, and then I don't know if this is real, but it was posted to Reddit a day ago, an intelligence bulletin that states that when a downed or landed drone is found, it should not be approached. It says, "Your number 7 request the nearest bomb squad." So what? Then we got this leak over here that happened just recently on Reddit. This guy says he knows what the operating drones are, and he goes on to explain how he's been a 25-year radar operator for a major agency. So the drones are part of a military drill, he says, being conducted by Space Force and things on an ETO basis, which is why there's so much confusion. What gets me concerned, and why I had to make this post, is that something big is about to go down. I happen to know that there are additional full lockout drills that are scheduled to take place between now and Christmas Eve. He believes that this is a big show that's splitting out. In other words, a fake alien invasion. So he says that in conjunction with all that's happening, there are also scheduled satellite launches off the books, which have been occurring since October. So this is all very weird, because I was thinking about the video we just saw from China. And there were a lot of people leaving comments saying that that video was actually a downed satellite. So if it is the case, it could be one of these that's being launched in secrecy.
Right, so there's one.
Wow.
There's 3.
Wow. Space Force?
One has more than there. It's like disappeared.
So we got a bunch of these leaks, and every one of them points towards a different direction.
So people are saying it's Space Force launching secret satellites, and they're trying to confuse China and other countries. So they're, what? That's a big reach. Don't you agree? Leave a comment below if you agree. Please become a forever subscriber. Thank you, guys. Let's get back to it.
With the mapping that we did of these objects that appear to be emerging from water, there are also sheriffs talking about this. There are also people that are observing this. So it seems that whatever these things are, they're coming from the ocean. That is a very, in my opinion, trustworthy leak. The other leaks, not so sure about it. Now, there's also another thing. These drones, we don't know if they are ours or not. They don't seem to be the same thing as the UFOs or the orbs. They seem to be different things. So it could just be that the UFOs are coming from the ocean, possibly from very ancient constructions that some people believe it to be alien in origin. And there is evidence on Google Earth, and they have recently been scrubbed, like this video, for instance, in Malibu, I think, California. You can see what looks like an alien base or some sort of construction. And this has been mentioned by the alien community for a while now, and it has been completely scrubbed. There's also this other picture on Google Earth. This is in Antarctica, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like some sort of entrance or UFO, down UFO. And there's also this picture here of a pyramid that was found in Antarctica. You could actually search for it on Google Earth. You cannot find it anymore. So it could just be that whatever's going on, the drones are our technology, and they're surveying.
So it's our technology, and it's Space Force. This is what we're getting so far. If you guys are been paying attention, excuse me, if you guys have been paying attention at all, this is what we're getting so far. So far, we're learning that it's possibly Space Force launching satellites secretly so other countries don't know about it. And then, oh, I lost my train of thought. What was the other one? Space Force secretly doing it. Something else. Forgot my train of thought. Oh, well, let's get back to it. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Please become a forever subscriber. Please give us a thumbs up.
So I was thinking, if these drones are causing interferences in our own equipment, electronic equipment, they're shutting down airports, why would it be ours? This is either to stage a fake alien invasion, like some theorize, or it's possibly from someone or something else, possibly extraterrestrial or some other country. I don't know. It's weird though to think about the fact that they are causing these interferences, shutting down airports. It kind of makes me remember a line from a very good movie. I guess it was Signs or something like that. Let me just play this thing so you know what I'm talking about.
I've had 2 separate folks tell me there have been strangers around these parts last couple nights. Nobody but heard about it. And that's the gateway. So, send out a reconnaissance for you. Very small. Check things out.
Hi, I'm Joel, former Navy SEAL and former Hudson. I think this will probably save a lot of lives in the next crisis. There are lots of bug out guys. Until now, it's taken a single one for Hudson, which is crazy if you think about it, because for all 25 bugging in makes the most sense. As a Navy SEAL, I am highly trained to survive in the wild and other hostile environments. Very few people are better at bugging out than a Navy SEAL. And even so, I would never do it unless I had no.
Is it in New Jersey?
Plane, a drone? Welcome to New Jersey suburbs, where big mysterious flying machines appear over our heads at night. All we know is they weren't all there before. They're loud, it is just nuts, they've been going in different directions. What are these aircraft? It continues to be a mystery. State and federal officials are investigating and say they don't pose a credible threat. But
You're telling me we're going to have to regulate this at some point because there's going to be so many of them and they're going to start crashing and somebody's going to get hurt. Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
No, what the hell drones are in New Jersey are? Is that correct?
That's right.
That's crazy. I mean, that's crazy. That's madness.
I love how like this is the way that they talk.
You're telling me we don't know what the hell these drones are in New Jersey are?
What the hell?
Is that correct?
What the hell? That's right. No, we don't know shit. Damn, that's crazy. This is gonna come in. Oh man.
Crazy. That's madness that we don't know what these drones are.
And then this from Pentagon spokesman, at this time we have no evidence that these activities are coming from foreign entities
China.
or the working adversary. So no, we don't know what
China?
but I do know a bit about them after
It's China.
talking to presidents and experts.
China's doing this.
Sorry, guys.
Are you fucking telling me that people in New Jersey are so fucking retarded that they can't tell the difference between an airplane and a drone? That is no. I know they might be. I saw Jersey Shore. I know some of them are dumb, but like, no, man, this is on another level. This is totally different, guys. Okay, so airplanes are okay.
I showed you 2 cities in the
Yeah.
president a number of times up and down the state, and then reports of similar low-flying objects. What else I did not know that, but it this is hard.
I can tell just by the sound that's an airplane. That's a fucking airplane. It's not a drone. That's a fucking airplane. What the hell is going on in New Jersey? This isn't, guys, this is bad. This is really, really bad.
And there was a lot of activity here, far more than
Oh,
usual,
no.
and I didn't see a lot of that reported on flight tracking maps with FAA data. At a New Jersey briefing on Wednesday, officials said the drones fly for 6 to 7 hours at night. They believe they're coming in from over the water.
So they're being sent from Europe?
As I understand it, very
So they could be coming from Africa.
The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark.
Well, don't get too
Holy shit. Well, that's not, what do you mean, you fucking idiot? It's not true. So if you look at them, they, what? What are you even saying?
For the past few nights, my ring app has been full of alerts.
Drones in my neighborhood. They just went over my house. It's a plane. There's at least 20 to 30 drones.
Do seem to be plane sightings. The White House on Thursday implied as much.
We have no evidence at this time to report.
What happened?
After seeing this, Netflix.
What happened, guys? I just can't get to focus. This is messing with me. I'm so used to doing portraits. I'm so used to looking up, not sideways, guys. It's very different. Please just let's get back to it. What's flying in our skies?
Really close, and I feel like it's staring into my soul. Yeah.
This one's like the solid one.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This one's such an alien spaceship, I can't even stop with this. Yeah, if not. That's not just a regular drone. I don't know. Wow, I've never seen so many UFOs in my life. Or at all, really. Look at this thing go. No way. It's getting too thick behind the tree right there.
Obviously, people who have been watching the news, at least on the East Coast, or just going on Facebook or anywhere in general, have been seeing that there's been tons of drones, they're calling them drones, flying over New Jersey and Long Island, New York, parts of New York, parts of New Jersey, and right above my house, there has been at least 15 to 20, I'm going to call them full-on spaceships. There's one right there. See it? Past the tree. And right above my house, there has been at least 15 to 20, I'm going to call them full-on spaceships. There's one right there. See it? Past the tree. It's hard to see because it's far. But right after when I came back, another one went by. This is like the Phoenix Lights. But in New Jersey. That was wild.
You can still see the other one? Is it there?
Yeah, it's just going off into the distance.
Yeah.
Do you see it though?
Yeah. It's coming this way.
It just looks like a blinking light. Yeah. But it's some kind of like a blue raft.
It's silent. You don't hear anything.
That's what I said too. I was like, how would a drone not make noise? My drone's like as big as my hand, right? Yeah, and it makes noise. You can hear it from like that far. So either they're just completely silent drones, or they're just full-blown like flying saucers.
Pretty wild.
What is it though? This camera, my phone gets so green when it gets that close, but I have the other camera out. I should have it out right now.
I don't get why it's so grainy. All these new phones, man, and we still get grainy pictures and videos. I don't get it.
Dude, it's not a drone. A full-blown alien spaceship. No joke. The lights are. Look at this footage.
It's spinning, right? Or am I just letting my mind play tricks on me? Yeah, the one that's UFO should.
No, we gotta wait for.
It was spinning though, didn't it?
There's dolphins on literally. How many drones are there here?
Right there, and right there. So 1, 2, 3.
That you can just see
And
it.
then 4 that just passed, and then 5, 6. The 2 that you got on top.
This one's literally right here. Right above you. Aliens. 100%. Why would anyone else waste this much resources doing this? Damn, it's so ridiculous to try and film these things. There's another one coming. This one's beeping a lot differently though. Well, not so differently, I guess.
If it's not a drone, why is it blinking on the bottom? That's FFA, CSA, that's regulations. Why would it be blinking if it was a UFO, UFA, USP, whatever they call them nowadays?
100%. Not a drone. This is an alien spaceship. 100% with 3 lights on it. Not even shaped like a drone. Some of them are drones.
Guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to become a forever subscriber. It is Christmas. Caring, sharing, and it's free. It doesn't cost anything. Thank you guys so much.
That's crazy too. I'm actually getting a decent shot of this. Yeah, there's that face. All right, so one's on the way. Sammy's really good at spotting them. Honestly. Yeah.
Probably go in.
Go inside.
Yeah.
Why are they getting closer and closer?
She's just getting scared.
That one's like super close, right?
Yeah, they're getting really close. Look at them.
Staring into my soul. We have to go in.
Yeah, that girl, man. She's.
This one's like the solid one.
Wow, look at this thing.
This one's such an alien spaceship. I can't even stop with this.
He should have left the girl. That girl needs to go back in. If she's that
That's
scared, go in, man. No, why you gotta go in, bro?
I don't know.
Come on, let's see. We want to see the drones. We need to figure it out. We need someone with a good set of balls. You know what I mean? No offense. We need someone that can jump out of airplanes and you know, someone that's not scared.
Wow.
That's all I'm saying. Nothing negative.
There is no way that this is a drone. This is a UFO for sure. Like 100%. Wow, I've never seen so many UFOs in my life. Or at all, really. Look at this thing go. No way.
Wow, look at that thing, guys. What do you guys think? Leave a comment below. Please don't forget to become a forever subscriber, and don't forget to like and share.
Things on Facebook about drones, just randomly when I. All right, so there could potentially be a part 2 to this series. I'm just compiling what I've got already and just speculating on what we've seen. Yeah, it's quite possible that these could be drones. Why is there so many of them? Anything?
Yeah, why are there so many, guys? Do you think they're really looking? Do you guys believe that they're really looking for some kind of lost nuclear waste? And the reason why they're flying so low is because that they're smelling some kind of an agent or some kind. There's something like that. I don't know. These guys were talking about it earlier. What do you guys think? Please leave a message below. Let us know what you think. And all credit to the videos. Thank you, guys. And don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Please, guys. It doesn't cost anything. Become a forever subscriber. Thank you.
Or these strange orbs of light that seem to be flying information and then swirl up and disappear in Ohio. Check this out.
That looks like military. I don't care what you say. That's a formation. That's formation. What do you guys believe? Oh, whoa, what happened?
Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, that's bizarre, dude.
Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Like, what's going on, man? Like, there's one circling. You see that one circling right there? And then they go away. Yeah, like, what's happening? Yeah. Yeah, what's going on there? Yeah, there's on. What the heck is that, man? Yeah.
If something like that and disappeared, you're not going to tell me those were drones. That was something completely different. Something back in that situation in New Jersey. No, it's not going to be car-sized drone UFO things. Thank God again. People are seeing little tiny orbs with light zipping and zapping across the sky. People are even cross-referencing this with all of their apps to FAA, local authorities to realize there shouldn't be anything in the sky, and yet still we have this.
Okay, so when I say that there are literally hundreds of drones in the sky, I don't mean at one moment. They are coming across the sky at high numbers. So here I have them loaded on Burrow, and there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone, there's a drone. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 6 right there. So, oh, and wait, 7. So there's 7 or 8 drones out here, and there is nothing on flight radar 24. So when I say there is one down further, way further south, coming north, I'm right here in Lebanon, right there. And so when I say,
oh, he's in Colorado
at the moment, that they are constantly here, they're constantly passing by. So if I stayed out here for, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes, there would definitely be 100 or so. So they just keep coming, they are non-stop passing by. They follow the same pattern, they come from the southwest. You can see them kind of popping over right here. They're coming, making their way, and they fly over. And they keep making their way to the north. On occasion, they do come from the east and make their way west.
That's a long critters in the sky, and we don't even know what the hell is going on. Now, as I mentioned before, the news, the FBI, like everyone's calling these UAP, also drones, also UAP, unmanned aerial vehicles. They're not giving us as much information as to whether these are non-human intelligence or not. And a lot of people that are not looking that aren't there, claiming that they're just planes, contrary to what they were saying. And I will admit, something's humongous. And now, what's weird is that it does have the traditional name. It is massive, and I can tell you, it is not a plane. Take a look at this. Something's humongous. And now, what's weird is that it does have the traditional navigation light and colors, like the green with the red flashing, but that wasn't a shape that we ever seen in a craft. That was like a plane shape, not even from the side profile. Like, what the hell was that? And it was huge, too big to be a regular drone. Yet I still think too small to be a plane. It is insane the way it's hovering over these houses. These houses, it actually reminds me of a UFO I saw. I think I told you guys before, my cousin and I, Chief. And we were in New Jersey.
There they are. Here they are. There they are. Oh. Or more in New Jersey.
Hey, did you know Keanu Reeves is using this?
Guys, like, share, subscribe. Become a lifetime member. A lifetime subscriber.
A weird one for you. So when I'm editing this all sky camera 1 year time lapse thing, I'm going through all my footage and I'm picking out cool stuff, little things that I just find interesting that I want to share. Normally I'm able to explain all the things that I'm seeing in these videos so that you can understand them. But with this one, I don't actually know what exactly it is that we're looking at. Pretty much every time it's like, oh, it's a meteor, oh, it's a rocket, oh, that's whatever. This, I am not sure what this is. If I don't know something 100%, I'll usually look it up and get my facts straight before I say anything to the world. And everything I'm trying to research about it, I haven't really found anything. Maybe 1 or 2 things, but I'll share that in a minute. So basically, this thing hits, it's full light. It hits the atmosphere, explodes, throws off a flash and all this debris and stuff. And you can kind of see that swirling around. And then it disappears as it does. But after about a minute or so, it comes back. It's this object that reappears like right in the same trajectory of where that initial flash of the full light hit. It reappears, and then it starts turning. I don't know what exactly that is, because at the edge of the field of view of the all-sky camera, it's not looking to the right, it's looking down. You kind of have to rotate your head to the left almost 90 degrees to, it's like you're looking out at the horizon. It's not, above us or something. So this could very well be something falling to the ground. But the weird thing is, so, to kind of backtrack, this thing hits at 7:10 in the afternoon, goes through a flash, that's like almost instant, and then about a minute goes by. It's 7:12:17 at this point, and it reappears. And it kind of, just moves slowly through the sky until it finally disappears at 7:15:57. The weird part was that it doesn't just, go straight, like, you'd expect like a satellite or a plane or something like that. This thing turned. It turned downward, or to the right. Obviously it's kind of hard to tell just from the position that we're at and one point of view and all that stuff. But this thing appears to either be falling or turning. I think it's falling, but I'm not 100%. So basically, the weird part actually is that it reappears at 7:12:17, but it doesn't disappear again until almost 2.5 minutes later. It disappears at 7:15:57. That's a pretty huge amount of time for something like a meteor. Like, these are minutes. This is not, those types of objects aren't visible for that long. So truthfully, I really don't know what this is. It could be basically just a recording of a dark flight of a meteor. Because when it hit that atmosphere, it slowed down massively. Probably skipped up out of the atmosphere a little bit, and then came back down, and then kind of started falling, and then, it wasn't going super fast to the point where it would look like a meteor, but maybe it was going fast enough where it was kind of burning up in the atmosphere just a little bit, but, enough to glow and be visible on my camera. So I don't know 100% what this is. It could be anything. I'm not trying to claim that it's anything crazy, but if you have any idea what this could be, I'd love to hear what you think. But yeah, truthfully, I've never seen or recorded something like this before, so I hope you guys find this interesting, or as interesting as I do, because, all my years doing this hobby and being interested in space, I have not seen anything like this, and truly interesting. A little perplexed. So if you guys have any idea what it could possibly be.
All right, so that guy don't know what it is either. So what do you guys think? What are you guys thinking here? Are we in the wrong? Oh, let's see what this guy says. This guy's really good.
Welcome everybody to another smoked out courtroom reality check episode of Lockdown 20.
All right, my apologies. That was not right.
Fifth, and we, the American people, have
gas leaks, radioactive material, whatever. So Interstate 70 corridor heading east or west or south. So from what we understand, they were out there trying to find this radioactive material. Now, drones, they have no reason to be in the air at night, unless you're doing some type of ISR work, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, looking for bad guys, or looking for a victim, a search and rescue victim, or law enforcement, or some type of military project, right? There's no reason for a drone to be flying at night, really, okay? Because they don't see shit. So, unless you have thermal optics, drones really don't see stuff. You need to do mapping during the day. If you're gonna do farming stuff, you mostly do it during the day. The only reason why you would ever fly an aircraft, an unmanned aircraft at night, is if you're looking for something, whether it be a person or trying to smell gas. We have methane gas detection systems that can detect gas leaks in pipelines. You really wouldn't use thermal optics for trying to find gas leaks, just simply because the only way you're actually going to find a gas leak with thermal optics is if the gas leak is aggressive enough that it has a difference in temperature. Because thermal imaging, it creates a digital image based off of the temperature variance. So whatever is different in temperature, it creates an image. Usually gas leaks so slow that it goes quickly into ambient, before you can even see it. So we have special sensors that can detect gas leaks. We also have special sensors that can detect radioactive material. So with this gentleman that I had spoken with, who was trying to raise the alarm to try to get somebody in the government to say, hey, we need to work together to go try to find this nuclear warhead, none of that ever happened. They knew that warhead was on its way to the United States. That's all that ever came of it. Nothing ever happened. This government did not do anything at all to help this gentleman raise the alarm and raise awareness that there is a very deadly weapon on its way to the United States. It's out there. Nobody knows where it's at now. It left Europe, now it's gone. So my own guess, is that these drones are not nefarious in intent. If they are, but I doubt it. But if they are drones, the only reason why they would be flying that low is because they're trying to smell something on the ground. That's it. There's no other reason for a drone to be flying in the air other than to piss a bunch of people off at night. That's it. So my belief is they're trying to smell something on the ground. Gas leaks, radioactive material, whatever. So do I think that they're coming out of the ocean? No, I don't think so. Drones that are multi-copter type drones, not the fixed wing aircraft that look like regular airplanes, but the multi-copters, they only have so much battery life. They have hybrid versions that are gas powered with electric, but those can still only fly for a short period of time. There's no way in hell that any drone is going to go miles off the coast as a multi-copter and fly into the interior of the United States and do a bunch of work and then turn around and fly back. It's just, physics will not allow that to happen. So these drones, I believe, are launched from a location that nobody knows, but I do believe that they're flying low enough that they're just trying to sniff the ground and try to find something. So again, I hate to be a pessimist or a guy that thinks, directly to the negative. However, I know as a professional, I mean, we build professional stuff for the military. I believe that they're actually out there trying to smell something that's very important. So anyway, let me know what you think of this video. I'm not trying to gaslight. I'm not trying to scare people. I'm just trying to let people know that this is a serious deal.
Did you know that nearly 50 million Americans struggle with hearing loss? I'm 78.
Guys, like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to become a forever subscriber. We're going to get some really good stuff going right now. We're going to get some, we're going to get to the bottom of this. We're going to get to the bottom of this, guys. I want to... Be a forever subscriber. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I really like it, and I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys.
What's up, guys? What's Danny? We have been reporting on the drones hovering over New Jersey for weeks now. We've brought you all the physical evidence, videos, and we've surfaced every theory that we thought was viable about what these drones are doing and why. Ladies and gentlemen, our concern has been turned into worry and actual fear now. The reason for that is twofold. One, all of the professional liars inside of our government establishment and bureaucracy are now acknowledging that these drones are here, that they are operating them, and that they're doing it for your safety. Everyone from Alejandro Mayorkas to the Pentagon to now CIA spooks are coming out saying that it's a classified exercise. Ladies and gentlemen, former CIA officers don't go on Fox News and give unauthorized opinions like this. She's being told to go out and say that the U.S. is testing detection technology. Oh, okay, got it. Ladies and gentlemen, a CEO of a military drone manufacturer here in America, in Wichita, Kansas, where an enormous amount of the aerospace engineering goes on in this country, has broken his silence. He's the CEO of Saxon Aerospace. His name is John Ferguson. And he's up with a video that he recorded explaining exactly what he believes is happening on the eastern seaboard and what these drones are doing. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Jones and Joe Rogan have shared this video, and it is horrifying what the man tells us. We've checked this guy's real. He's not faking his identity or what he does for a living. He does manufacture drones, does sell them to the United States military. He's an expert on the subject. Joe Rogan saying, this is the first video about drones that got me genuinely concerned. Alex Jones saying, I confirm with my sources that this is indeed the purpose and the reason these drones are swarming the New Jersey and New York area. There's a lot more to it. I'm head of the office report today. All right, so what does this man say? Let's take him at his word, and let's go.
Hey, everyone. My name is John Ferguson. I'm the CEO of Saxon Aerospace here in Wichita, Kansas. I'm not normally a TikTok kind of a guy. I like watching this stuff every once in a while. But I'm a manufacturer of unmanned aircraft, military-grade unmanned aircraft, as you can see one of my systems here. There's all of these mysterious drones going on off the East Coast, and as a professional, as a subject matter expert, I wanted to give you all my opinion on what I think could be going on with these drones. I don't particularly believe that these have a nefarious intent. I could be wrong, but I want to give you the truth and what I believe. It's my own opinion, and I've not bounced this off of anybody. So, if you think it's bullshit, whatever, that's cool. I don't want to spread misinformation, as we know that there's a lot of that going around. But anyway, back in the 1980s, Ronald Reagan had dismantled the nuclear program, and there were, with Russia, there were countless nuclear missiles that were disarmed and disposed of. Well, there were over 80, I believe. There were over 80 nuclear warheads that were in Ukraine that came up missing. Okay, we don't know where they are. Maybe somebody does, but nobody really knows where these are. And I speak with some pretty high-level government officials on this stuff, and it seems as though that is the case. So I spoke to a gentleman a few months ago who was trying to raise an alarm to the highest levels of our government, which they had their ears closed, about this one particular nuclear warhead that he physically put his hands on. He physically touched this warhead that was left over from Ukraine. And
Hi, I'm Joel, former Navy SEAL and former BUDS instructor. I think this will probably save a lot of lives in the next crisis. There are a lot.
And he knew that thing was headed towards the United States. Okay? That is a very serious deal. And everyone knows that the United States government, this administration, is pushing to get into a war with Russia. We all know that. We all feel it. We all see it. Okay? Well, back up a few years. Do y'all remember when those drones were mysteriously flying across the Interstate 70 corridor from Colorado up into Nebraska, down here in Kansas, and out in Missouri? Well, it was believed that those drones were looking for radioactive material because there had been some material that came up missing here in the United States. And they felt like it was high probability that the nuclear or the radioactive material would be taken along the Interstate 70 corridor, heading east or west or south. So, from what we understand, they were out there trying to find this radioactive material. Now, drones, they have no reason to be in the air at night, unless you're doing some type of ISR work, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, looking for bad guys, or looking for a victim, a search and rescue victim, or law enforcement, or some type of military project, right? There's no reason for a drone to be flying at night, really, okay? Because they don't see shit. So, unless you have thermal optics, drones really don't see stuff. You need to do mapping during the day. If you're going to do farming stuff, you mostly do it during the day. The only reason why you would ever fly an aircraft, an unmanned aircraft at night, is if you're looking for something, whether it be a person or trying to smell gas. We have methane gas detection systems that can detect gas leaks in pipelines. You really wouldn't use thermal optics for trying to find gas leaks, just simply because the only way you're actually going to find a gas leak with thermal optics is if the gas leak is aggressive enough that it has a difference in temperature. Because thermal imaging, it creates a digital image based off the temperature variance. So whatever is different in temperature, it creates an image. Usually gas leaks so slow that it goes quickly into ambient, before you can even see it. So we have special sensors that can detect gas leaks. We also have special sensors that can detect radioactive material. So with this gentleman that I had spoken with, who was trying to raise the alarm to try to get somebody in the government to say, hey, we need to work together to go try to find this nuclear warhead, none of that ever happened. They knew that warhead was on its way to the United States. That's all that ever came of it. Nothing ever happened. This government did not do anything at all to help this gentleman raise the alarm and raise awareness that there is a very deadly weapon on its way to the United States. It's out there. Nobody knows where it's at now. It left Europe. Now it's gone. So my guess, my own guess, is that these drones are not nefarious in intent. If they are, but I doubt it. But if they are drones, the only reason why they would be flying and flying that low is because they're trying to smell something on the ground. That's it. There's no other reason for a drone to be flying in the air other than to piss a bunch of people off at night. That's it. So my belief is they're trying to smell something on the ground. Gas leaks, radioactive material, whatever. So, and do I think that they're coming about in the ocean? No, I don't think so. Drones that are multi-copter type drones, not the fixed wing aircraft that look like regular airplanes, but the multi-copters, they only have so much battery life. They have hybrid versions that are gas powered with electric, but those can still only fly for a short period of time. There's no way in hell that any drone is going to go miles off the coast as a multi-copter and fly into the interior of the United States and do a bunch of work, and then turn around and fly back. It's just, physics will not allow that to happen. So these drones, I believe, are launched from a location that nobody knows, but I do believe that they're flying low enough that they're just trying to sniff the ground and try to find something. So again, I hate to be a pessimist or a guy that thinks directly to the negative. However, I know as a professional, we build professional stuff for the military. I believe that they're actually out there trying to smell something that's very important. So anyway, let me know what you think of this video. I'm not trying to gaslight. I'm not trying to scare people. I'm just trying to let people know that this is a serious deal. It's only serious for what the potential could be, or for what the potential is. There's a lot of them out there. They're flying all over. They're flying low. They're flying at night. There's no reason for it other than to smell something. So anyway, God bless. I hope you all have a wonderful Merry Christmas. And let me know what you think of the video. Thank you.
All props
So
due.
horrifying.
Like, share, subscribe, become a forever subscriber, guys. What do you guys feel? Do you feel like we now know what's going on? So now we know that always show love when we use a video. Let's like, share, subscribe. Let's see if we can figure out what else is going on. Video, mystery drone swarming military bases. Oh, military bases. So if there are ours, why are we swarming our own bases, right? Right? Why are we swarming our own bases? That's the question I have. Please, guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and be a forever subscriber. It's free, guys. Don't be an asshole. Show some love.
Welcome to Reality Check. I'm Ross Contat. Or should I say, welcome to the end, the official end of what was meant to have been Alien Invasion Day. Yes, For weeks now on the internet, there's been speculation that there was going to be some kind of alien invasion, based on a prediction that 39 days from the interview between President-elect Donald Trump and Joe Rogan, there was going to be some kind of conflict between humans and aliens. Well, for all we know, it might actually be happening, because whilst we're talking, there is over the skies of the world the most extraordinary display of something, objects in our skies, the frequency of which I've never had reported to me to such an extent before. It's off the charts. It's absolutely amazing to be receiving reports, as I am hourly, minute by minute, from people in countries all over the world who are saying that they are seeing objects, strange objects, glowing luminous orbs, orange orbs, blue triangular shaped objects, hovering over often sensitive military facilities. Now, of course, the biggest area of reports has been in the United Kingdom in recent weeks, and we know that over some of the most sensitive bases in the UK, RAF Lakenheath, RAF Beltwell, bases where the United States allegedly stores nuclear weapons, there have been sightings of strange drone-like craft for some time. Now, why do I say drone-like craft? Well, I only say that because intelligence community sources have been in my ear for some time, assuring me that these are not
All right, guys, let's see what this guy's saying here.
Some people are suggesting it's Russian, but my friends from Polish intelligence tell me they doubt the Russians have anything like this kind of drone technology, which appears to be able to intercept to avoid intercepting jet fighters. There's a great image. I honestly can't vouch for its authenticity, but there's a great video of what is alleged by one of the sky watchers to be an F-16 fighter approaching one of these luminous orbs at high altitude, and you see the orb zoom off in the face of the advancing F-16 jet. So are these drones, if they are drones, really faster than F-16 jets? Because if that's the case, it means there's a genuine issue of national security concern here, because these objects don't appear to have the kind of propulsion systems we're used to for drones, and they seem to be displaying full lights. They're showing, in many cases, what some people describe as navigation lights, but which one source of mine is suggesting might in fact be ISR sensors, perhaps some kind of intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance sensor that's being used over these sensitive bases. Is it a coincidence that just a few months ago we were told that the United States would be forward deploying nuclear weapons because of the heightening tensions with Russia into some of these UK bases? Is that why a potential foreign adversary, or maybe something stranger, something more anomalous, is now taking a close interest in these bases? We simply don't know, but I can tell you the conspicuous thing is the absence of any comment by either the United States or the British Royal Air Force. It's like they've decided to clam up. And that's concerning. There are reports, for example, that the SAS, the Special Air Service, and the Special Boat Service, two of Britain's most elite military regiments, have been deployed around some of these bases to try and capture the suspected criminal enterprises that are launching these drones from adjacent forests. But if that's the case, why haven't we caught any? And add to that, what we're seeing at the moment is a spate of drone sightings, not just in the United Kingdom, or supposed drone sightings. We're seeing anomalous objects, strange, unidentified objects over countries all over the world. My inbox has exploded in the last few days. I'm getting messages from Russia, Kazakhstan, China, across Southeast Asia, Japan, where people are reporting to me sightings of anomalous, strange objects that the governments are calling drones in some cases, but which are not explainable as known drones. And so the big issue is, what the hell are they? And we just simply don't know. That's a concern. Here's one, for example. We were told that the British aircraft carrier HMS Elizabeth in Germany, on the 22nd of November, there was a security incident at the port of Hamburg when the Queen Elizabeth was blocked under heavy protection. The German armed forces had a secure military zone around the vessel with Homeland Security forces, and they reported a suspicious sighting of a 1.5 metre by 1.5 metre reconnaissance drone hovering over the 284 metre long aircraft carrier. They confirmed the incident, the Bundeswehr, and identified the drone as likely engaged in espionage activities. They deployed, and this is the crucial thing, they deployed what's called HP-47 jamming equipment, capable of emitting signals to disrupt and neutralise drones by forcing them to either land or return to their operators. But that attempt to intercept the drone was unsuccessful. So the bottom line is, whoever it is that's operating these craft, these objects over very sensitive military facilities, not just in the UK, but also clearly in Europe, Germany, and in multiple other countries around the world, including continuing reports in the continental USA. The people that are doing this are not being caught. They're operating with obvious impunity, and moreover, the technology that they are using is not susceptible to the known drone interdiction technology, which normally involves firing a signal at the craft and intercepting the signal that disrupts the operator's control of that drone. One thing that I am told is that we cannot use broad spectrum high pulse microwave weapons on these objects over sensitive military airspace. And that's because obviously there are fighter aircraft and other aircraft operating in the vicinity. One thing I know, interestingly enough, I know this from people who tell me that HPMs, these high pulse microwaves, have been used against known non-human technology. One of the risks of deploying these weapons is that if you fire them in the vicinity of a UAP, you knock out every aircraft in the vicinity. And so you can't do that over sensitive military airspace when you've got your own fighters in the air. But that doesn't explain a lot to me, because I know, for example, there's a company that's just set up, it's a US company called Anduril, ANDURIL, and they have fantastic anti-drone technology, and including something called the Fury, which, if you look on their website, demonstrates the capacity to, at extremely high speed, knock out individual drones or UASs that are intercepted inside sensitive military airspace. That's what these are purpose-built for. Your governments and mine have funded these anti-drone, anti-US operations at a cost of many hundreds of millions, if not billions of dollars over the last few years. And I think we're entitled to ask, why the hell isn't it working? If these so-called drones are attempted to be being intercepted by the Americans and or the British, and we know that the British Army has deployed special elite units that are meant to be involved in counter-drone efforts, why haven't we seen one brought down? There is, I admit, one report by a local woman that says that she's aware that a drone was brought down, I think over RAF Lakenheath, RAF-based Lakenheath. But if that's the case, we've seen no official confirmation of that. And it could very well be that the reason why they're not confirming it is because they don't want to essentially put themselves in a declaration of war with whatever the foreign nation is that was responsible for deploying this technology. Because the moment that you do identify that foreign adversary nation, you are essentially declaring that they have committed an act of war against your nation. And with national sensitivities the way they are at the moment, the last thing I think either Britain or the US want to do is precipitate any kind of confrontation with Russia or China. Could it be perhaps that China has developed technologies that are far in advance of what the Russians have, and that what they are trying to do is provoke a conflict between the Russians and the Western world? Is that possible? Would they do such a dastardly thing? Certainly it's being suggested to me that these drones, if that's what they are more likely Chinese than Russian. And apparently we know this because of the very distinct audio signatures on these purported craft. Add to that the fact that, don't forget, just a few weeks ago, there was a very extraordinary incident where a Chinese vessel, which is almost certainly linked to the PLA, the Chinese army, was involved in dropping its anchor and dragging its anchor and snagging and severing very important internet cables in and around Scandinavia. Now, that incident still is largely unreported. It's an effective act of war by what we suspect is a Chinese army vessel, controlled at least by one crew member who is Russian. Why has there not been any attempt to board that boat? Now, I suspect the answer is because we don't want to provoke international tensions any more than they are at the moment. So let's put the drone issue to one side for a moment. Let's not ignore the fact that there clearly is still, separately from the drone issue, there have been for many months now, and we've reported on this in Reality Check, anomalous objects clearly identified as anomalous by pilots and military personnel operating over very sensitive military facilities, particularly in the United States. And one of the reports that we did was reports of anomalous objects being seen by locals over Langley Air Force Base in Virginia. And the Air Force, of course, has persisted in maintaining that these are drones. But not one shred of evidence has been presented to supply any proof at all that these are drones. In fact, the Pentagon has conspicuously failed to provide any proof at all to back up its claim that these objects are drones. You might recall a few weeks ago I did an interview with the Tedesco brothers, John and Jerry Tedesco, who do a lot of research off Long Island, and they are, I think, probably foremost as technical experts in an understanding of anomalous objects that are being seen on very sensitive air routes in and out of JFK Airport coming into New York. And they're aware of a lot of the orbs that are now being seen in and around New Jersey, off the Long Island coast, and they continue to maintain that these objects are not drones. They do not comply. They're not consistent with any known drone technology. They do move in anomalous ways, and what they're seeing and recording on their hyperspectral cameras and their numerous other sensor systems that they pay for themselves, they're not US government funded, they are raising a very serious question. And I note, as this goes to air, it's just been reported on NBC that the objects are again being seen over New Jersey.
So live view right now, guys. So live view. I don't really see. It's over New York, Newark, New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey. I see the airplane. You see the airplane there. There's another airplane coming in. See if we can get something better going on.
Give the gift of YouTube Premium.
So guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to become a forever subscriber. Let's get back to it. Ooh, look at that drone. Look at that one. You guys see that one? You see it? You see the drones? Seaside Park, New Jersey. That's live today, guys. Let's see. Yeah, a crook. Definitely a crook. Definitely a crook. What's going on with you, Richard? Everything okay? Guys, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe. It's okay. That's not going to hurt you. So we're at Seaside Park, New Jersey on this one. Seaside Park, New Jersey at 6:20 p.m. December 15th, 2024. That's 18:20 for the guys' military time. There are some drones. There really are drones out there, guys. What is it? I don't know what it is. I really don't know. You guys have seen it, right? It's getting closer. I know you see it. Comment below if you see the drones. There's a plane coming on the top. That's an aircraft. The drone is on the bottom towards the ocean. There's another drone. You see the other drone coming in to the left? You're right. And like I said, guys, please don't forget to become a forever subscriber, and don't forget to give us a like, the little thumb button. It doesn't hurt you, and it is free. I gotta think, guys. What do you think? I mean, we're sitting here looking at it. It's not edited. It's not CGI. It's not AI. It's right in front of us. It just blinked at us. It literally just blinked. It went on and off. Guys, what is going on, man? What is going on? Is it Space Force? Is it Space Force messing with us? I don't know, guys. It's we're all in danger. MTG sounds the alarm. Megan something Green. I can't remember that lady's name. Don't hate me. I'm not a Republican. I'm an independent. Oh, I shouldn't have said it. I'm probably going to lose everybody now. I'm sorry, guys. I think differently. Please don't hate me because I'm an independent, but that's just me. So we lost the drone. The drone is officially gone. I don't see the drone there no more. Oh, there it is. It popped up again, guys. Remember to like the video, to share, and to subscribe. Being a forever subscriber, it's free. It's literally free. Anybody think that these may be angels or demons? Or are we kind of on the UAP, UFO, or what? Like, what are we thinking? What are we thinking, guys, really? Guys, please like, share, subscribe. Always remember that we're here trying to we're just here trying to make it. We don't get paid. We do this because we're trying to, right now we're trying to spread the awareness of something's going on and we just don't know what it is. Guys, we clearly are looking right now in the skies. There is something there and nobody wants to tell us what it is. Please tell us, what do you think it is? And remember, YouTube, this is satire comedy. This is all for educational purposes. This has entertainment all over it. Please, that's all this is. Thank you. I don't know what else to say, guys, besides we're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to figure it out. We can't let these, we can't let these people play us. We can't. Sounds of oceans. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's jump right back into it. That was live from New Jersey. See if we can jump back into it, guys.
It's shocking how much of the equipment we've used for decades.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Well, number one, I'm going to call it toad. That no one knows what these are, but they can't identify them or where they're coming from. I think that
Hi guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, like the thumb button, double tap. Be a forever subscriber, guys. Let's get back to the drone watching.
Is there a ship out there? Who knows? Go and find out. DOD has been able.
I'm going to tell you the real deal. Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones. That mothership is off. I'm going to tell you the deal. It's off the east coast of the United States of America. They've launched drones. It's everything that we can see or hear. And again, these are from high sources. I don't say this lightly.
What's up, everybody? Ladies retired Richard Ojeda here, and imagine this. You're sitting at home, scrolling through social media, and except Jeff Van Drew and his high-level sources.
The sources I have are good. We can't reveal who they are because they are speaking to me in confidentiality. These drones should be shot down.
This isn't satire. It's real life in the MAGA universe. And it gets better. The Pentagon, in what must be one of its most straightforward briefings ever, promptly shut down this claim.
At this time, we have no evidence that these activities are coming from a foreign entity or the work of an adversary.
Representative Jeff Van Drew, who's a Republican from New Jersey, was just on the air saying that Iran launched a mothership probably about a month ago that contains these drones, and that mothership is off the coast of the east coast of the United States. Is there any truth to that?
There is not any truth to that. There is no Iranian ship off the coast of the United States, and there's no so-called mothership launching drones towards the United States.
But does that stop MAGA? Of course not. The facts don't matter when a conspiracy is just too juicy to pass up. After all, why let a boring old truth ruin a perfectly good sci-fi thriller? Here's the thing about MAGA. They thrive on chaos. They don't just create stories like this because they're delusional, though that's a factor. They create them because they're effective. When people are busy panicking about alien invasions,
Now you're going to let the greedy heating companies in there.
I hate when people start giving me commentary on their own opinion. Of course, it is his channel, and thank you for your service, sir. I appreciate it as one to another.
Says her calls for additional resources have been answered. Fox Eye Stephanie Bertini is live in the newsroom with the very latest. Steph, what are you learning tonight?
Natasha, Arthur, good evening. Governor Hochul said today the Biden administration will deploy a state-of-the-art drone detection system to New York State, and that will help support investigations into all this recent drone activity. Another name to add to the list of those reporting drone sightings in the area, former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie.
I saw them myself.
Oh God, that idiot!
You're there, and
What a joke!
Around New Jersey,
Anything he says, I don't even listen to. Right, I shut off.
Protection system to New York State. This system will support state and federal law enforcement in their investigations. The FBI and other agencies have said they're working to investigate the many recent drone sightings.
When it comes to drones, people in the New York area and all across the country have more questions than answers.
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says he's taking action.
I am going to help pass, and I'm going to co-sponsor legislation that will combat these drones in a better way by allowing...
Wasn't he part of the Russia crap? Didn't he waste our time with the Russia crap? Didn't I say it like I've been saying that this is all like a setup for this Donald Trump crap, whatever? You know, I'm not either way, but you know what I mean. I don't know. It's just trying to get fishy again, guys.
Drones, some are manned aircraft that are commonly mistaken for drones, and we do see duplicative reporting. But there's no question that drones are being sighted.
Christie says officials need to do more talking and share more details.
The Biden administration and state authorities have to be more vocal and let people know exactly what they're doing.
I've talked to several people, including some who say they've seen drones near their homes with their own eyes. Many are concerned, and many calling all of this, Arthur, very bizarre.
Bizarre indeed. Thank you very much, Stephanie. You well?
Well, that was quick.
The growing calls for action. What does reported drone
Please,
sightings in the Northeast, New York
please,
State
guys, give us a thumbs up.
boys after sightings
Please,
were
just give us a
discovered
thumbs
at
up.
International
Can you do that for
Airport.
Christmas?
This has gone
Can you give this fat YouTuber a little love today? Please subscribe and thumbs up. Thank you, guys.
Here first, the sightings continue daily, and then the federal government, according to many local politicians and a lot of residents, still hasn't defined who's flying these drones and why. More questions than answers this morning.
Look at it.
Frustration building with each new drone sighting across the Northeast.
And we've got multiple drones all over this airport tonight, man.
The FAA forced to slow traffic at Stewart International Airport Friday night north of New York City because of multiple reports of drone sightings in the area. Overnight, Mayor Eric Adams saying his team is taking the reports of drones in the region seriously.
We're going to have an immediate response. We get ready to check. We get ready to look into some new.
It's that feeling of freshly washed sheets. Cozying up on the sofa.
Sorry, guys.
Get up there and say anything. So if you really want to talk counter drone stuff, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to even talk about last ditch efforts of a drone coming down without guidance. Electromagnetic internet.
Hi, everyone. Heard a lot in the news in the last couple of days about these drones or so-called drones over U.S. bases, and actually just, I don't know if they're all U.S., but U.S. and perhaps U.K. Military bases in the United Kingdom. At least 4 bases that I may find have tracked them. One is RAF Lakenheath, RAF Mildenhall, RAF Fairport, and RAF Feltwell. These are incursions over
Guys, I'm sorry.
restricted military airspace
Wow.
by unknown aerial vehicles. This is something the U.S. Pentagon.
I don't know what happened.
I'm calling them unmanned aerial systems. Drones.
I'm so unprofessional. Like I said, I don't do this.
They have.
I don't do this for the money, guys.
In multiple amounts. We're talking even perhaps dozens at a time, or more than a dozen. So quite a few, very well coordinated. This has been going on
What, Bobby?
since.
What, honey? What?
Being operated lawfully.
And the local sheriff seems to be.
Okay. Many are. What about the ones that aren't? And I completely understand.
What, Kobe? Come here. What? What, honey?
What?
What? Talk to me. What do you want?
There's a lot going on here that a lot of people are trying to almost discredit as, hey, it's just this, but there's always more to the story. And they can say, oh, some of them are.
Of whose it is and who's flying it and have to take it down. Well, that sentiment from New York Senator Kirsten Gillibrand echoed by President-elect Donald Trump, who posted on Truth Social that the government should let the public know what the objects are or shoot them down. Experts caution the public should not take matters into their own hands. Shooting down a drone or any aircraft is a federal crime.
We're actually covering that later because people have actually been shooting at these drones, like themselves, with their own guns, which is crazy. But yeah, we're covering that as well. It's just so crazy the severity of what is going on. This is getting into the president's hands, the FBI's hands, and it makes you wonder.
Guys, I'm sorry. It's prime time and I can't.
You want 20 to over there? Or if you want 20, so you can go away. Or less. Okay, right off. I see no cross over 31. This is like right on the outlook. So if I find a what is canoe factor engine? I'm not even doing the company has a and also the effectively.
Go potty. Come on now, go potty. Go potty, Kobe.
Again, heading up in the 3068, the wind 007. 368.
Go potty. Go potty, go potty, go potty. Go potty, boy. Guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let's see what else we got going on. What else is I gotta check out the Lions game, Bills game. Don't forget to become a forever subscriber, guys. It really does matter. It's free, isn't it? Yeah. Go potty, Kobe. Go potty. Go potty. Go potty. Go potty. Let's see. 35-21, third quarter. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. Yeah, let's go, Buffalo. Buffalo, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go. I like Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. Let's go, Buffalo. All right, guys, let me see if I can find 5,000 drones Christmas light. Let's see. Oh, look at them drone lights, right? Guys, please like, share, subscribe. It doesn't cost you nothing. Hi, Mama. Guys, please come up forever subscriber. I think we've reached bottom here. I think we've reached the bottom. I think we're gonna end the live. I think we've reached the bottom at this pit tonight. I think we know what it is. I think it's safe to say we know what it officially is. It's Space Force, and yeah. Yeah. I just can't believe this is right, guys? I think we've kind of reached our limit here today as far as what YouTube is going to do. They've kind of shadow banned me for some reason. Not sure why, but I used to get 800,000 people alive, and I'm not getting that anymore. Ever since that one time they put me in little YouTube juvie or jail, but let's not talk about that no more. Oh, what's this? The new December, huh? What's this? Let's check this out. What is this? Streaming soon. I'm gonna check that out. Guys, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, nothing's hitting so far. I don't see any more drones smashed into Earth. I don't see the Bills are winning. We're all good. That's all that really matters right now.
UFO. People that don't believe experts anyway. People that don't believe official organs of authority, official organs of communication, they don't believe it and immediately assume the contrarian position. If the government is saying this, it must be fake. And then you have people who think, oh, this is a distraction. This is a distraction for this and that. This is a distraction away from Gaza. It's a distraction, a deliberately crafted conspiracy to make people forget about Luigi Mangione. Anyway, Trump has attended the Army-Navy football game, but I don't really care.
Yep, right there at the base. Are you kidding me? A munitions depot of that caliber, and these drones are hovering in close proximity to it?
I really think it's like the ones that are like near military bases, I think are just like regular people, regular Americans that are, you know, either podcast trained or whatever, and they're just trying to figure out what's going on in the military base, or just like people around. That's what I think. Because like, are you sure of that? Yes, I am. Do you want to know why? I think that I'm of the mindset that there are probably like drone swarms that were seen by regular citizens who lost their fucking minds that were most likely.
Should this high-speed portable Wi-Fi router
Like a bulwark here on Sunday, got my Yukon hat on for last night. We're here. We're going to talk about
sorry. All right, guys. I think seems how nobody's wanting to talk anymore. Nobody's wanting to communicate. Nobody's wanting to like, share, subscribe. I think it's pretty cool. Must be losing some more weight. That's pretty good. I think it's about time to end this conversation We've been on for 2 hours. We got 2 people watching. I think you guys are telling me it's time to end the drone conversation, right? Sorry, I got to look over here. I'm so used to doing it in a certain way. But so what are you guys thinking? Are we thinking yes, it's drones? Are we thinking no, it's not? Is it government? Is it UFOs, UAPs? What is it? Well, from what I can gather from all this BS, seems to be something with the Space Force. Sorry about that, guys. And the other ones seem to be angels, demons. What was the other one? Angels, demons, UFOs, Iran. I don't know. Who knows? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go make some dinner. I know the dogs are hungry. Are you hungry? Yeah, Colby's looking at me. Clearly, I think we've beat this dead horse enough. It's cooked. Let's see. I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Is this topic done? Does nobody care if we have things floating in the air anymore? What do you guys think? Please leave an yeah, this is done. We're gonna end this. We're gonna end this live, I think. I think it's time, guys. I want to let you know I appreciate you. I love you guys. Share, like, subscribe. Always remember one thing. God loves you, so do I. You're better than you know. You're stronger than you know. And always remember one thing. We can do it together. Don't never let no one ever tell you that you can't, because you can.